from Oceanside, California. Man, this has been such an incredible vacation, and it's only day 3. We're about to go to SeaWorld today and spend some more time in San Diego and with our children. And I was just thinking about the opportunity that's always before us to experience another perspective and how important perspectives are on our path of expansion. How, for me, I was in this pattern and routine of looking at the beautiful mountains every day, and now I get to experience waking up literally right on the beach every day, and just floods of new thoughts and impressions have just been waiting to teach me something, like even down to the flocks of seagulls, these wild flocks who were chasing after my son Pike for just a morsel of a piece of bread, to spiritual blindness, to being led by any person. Those flocks were just teaching me multiple things. And the ocean, I never realized the perspective that I'm learning right now is that the ocean is full of receiving energy. Every single wave that approaches the beach, gigantic or small, is ready to give you something. And each wave is like a vibration, and it just is full of receiving energy. So fascinating to me. This morning I've been running on the beach, and man, it's definitely different than running in Utah, where I just felt like I could run forever, which is awesome. So for my body, just this expansion of perspective has been huge for me in my body. But I'm a body learner. I receive and download information. It all hits my body first. My nervous system, my olfactory nerves, and my smelling, all the senses in my body receive information very first, and then I process them energetically. And that's how I learn. That's how I interface with things. And just so being here, that different perspective has really been huge for me. It's been like a rush. My body has experienced a little bit of an adrenaline rush quite a few times, actually, in experiencing something new. And so I just wanted to ask you to consider where in your life you're ready to experience another perspective, something new that will break you free of your routine patterns and allow you to stand on a different platform, to expand, to experience something else. In our bodies, when we do the same exercise programs, we experience muscle adaptations that stay pretty much the same. The nervous system doesn't grow and make new attachments. So in our bodies, exercise is huge for us to change up the program, change up the load, change up the resistance, change up the stability. Running on the beach for my glutes has been awesome, because when your foot goes deeper into the sand, you get to push off from your whole leg. And so my glutes are loving running on the beach. Feels so different for my body. And you get to watch where you're stepping, make sure you're not stepping on any jellyfish or anything. But in relationships, I love having my husband's perspective. And I actually want him to spar with me a little bit. I want him to oppose me. My warrior energy thrives on that sparring space. And I want to hear what he has to say. And I don't want him to agree all the time with me. I want him to voice his opinion and his perspective so I can continue to expand and grow and see things differently. It's boring if I'm always looking at the same lens, through the same lens. And in spirituality, this perspective is huge. Why? For me, I go on hikes. You go on hikes, you get that rush because you want a different perspective. You want to see things differently from a 5,000 foot view. So for me, this is a 5,000 foot view. I'm totally experiencing something else, something different, some other space of God's creation that has a lot of lessons for me to learn. And in business, I think for business, this is huge when you operate from different perspectives, because that is where your value is created. When It doesn't have to look like someone else's business plan. It gets to be yours, and it gets to be filled with the value that you and you alone can create. And I love there are tools and processes and systems that allow us to grow, but it is the value that makes us unique. And I believe that is your perspective, your spin, your way that you experience and bring that to the marketplace is huge. So I just wanted to share a little message with you as I am here in California and enjoying this amazing vacation with my family. Yesterday also, after we went to the temple, we were looking for a place to eat, and we ended up at a sushi place in Carlsbad. And we went in and we sat down, and my body just lit up with that feeling in your solar plexus where you're like, this just isn't gonna jive with me. I have no idea what it was but my body just responded with, no, April, this is, there's something here that your body isn't gonna like. Something alerted me, my body gave me some big feedback, and I listened to that, and so we went somewhere else. So I do know that on the pathway of new perspective and expansion, you also get to listen to the voice, and he will always guide you no matter where you are to be continuing to stay in alignment with yourself, alignment with your body. And I just love that feedback. For me, that sensitivity is a skill set that never steers me wrong, always keeps me on the path of true alignment with myself. So have an amazing day. I hope that you're having a wonderful week. Bye.